Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Being abnormally tolerant to and dependent on something that is psychologically or physically habit-forming, especially alcohol or narcotic drugs. The state of relying on or being controlled by someone or something else. Being abnormally tolerant to and dependent on something that is psychologically or physically habit-forming, especially alcohol or narcotic drugs. An abnormally strong craving. Roman law. A formal award by a magistrate of a thing or person to another person, as the award of a debtor to his creditor, a surrender to a master. Under Roman law, addiction was the justification for slavery. Being abnormally tolerant to and dependent on something that is psychologically or physically habit-forming, especially alcohol or narcotic drugs. The state of relying on or being controlled by someone or something else. Being abnormally tolerant to and dependent on something that is psychologically or physically habit-forming, especially alcohol or narcotic drugs. A geographical area politically controlled by a distant country. The state of relying on or being controlled by someone or something else. Being abnormally tolerant to and dependent on something that is psychologically or physically habit-forming, especially alcohol or narcotic drugs. A general accommodation to unchanging environmental conditions. The condition or state of the body or bodily functions. The condition or state of the body or bodily functions. The condition or state of the body or bodily functions. Indicate through a symbol, formula, etc. The territory occupied by a nation. A politically organized body of people under a single government. The state has elected a new president. Chemistry. The three traditional states of matter are solids, fixed shape and volume, and liquids, fixed volume and shaped by the container, and gases, filling the container. The solid state of water is called ice. The territory occupied by one of the constituent administrative districts of a nation. His state is in the deep south. Put before. The federal department in the United States that sets and maintains foreign policies. Express in words. State your opinion. A state of depression or agitation. He was in such a state you just couldn't reason with him. The group of people comprising the government of a sovereign state. The state has lowered its income tax. The way something is with respect to its main attributes. The current state of knowledge. An addiction to a drug, especially a narcotic drug. Involving the lungs with progressive wasting of the body. An addiction to a drug, especially a narcotic drug. Powerlessness revealed by an inability to act. A feeling of being unable to manage. The state of needing help from something. Certainty based on past experience. He wrote the paper with considerable reliance on the work of other scientists. The state of relying on something. The semantic relation of being subordinate or belonging to a lower rank or class. The act of mastering or subordinating someone. The grammatical relation of a modifying word or phrase to its head. The quality of obedient submissiveness. The state of being subordinate to something. A possible event or occurrence or result. The state of being contingent on something. inducing stupor or narcosis. Narcotic drugs. Inducing mental lethargy. A narcotic speech. A drug that produces numbness or stupor, often taken for pleasure or to reduce pain. Extensive use can lead to addiction. Of or relating to or designating narcotics. Narcotic addicts.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.